What's going on, people? People, to the people, the people, the people, the people, the people, the people. Derby City Sports Show slash No Cap High School Basketball Show. Yours truly, Will I Am in the building with Will and the Don. What's going on, Don? How you doing?
What's going on with you? Ain't a whole lot over here. You know what I'm saying? Man, and this weather still can't decide what you want to do. So trying to stay warm. It's kind of
Man, we
chilly
we
outside.
want to apologize to you, not because of T Rock. We want to apologize to you because we watching the ladies play, and they still playing. It's in overtime, so we're
Oh,
definitely
gee.
keeping an eye on that rock and roll and all that stuff. But we have some mighty good stuff for you guys today, big time. We're gonna go ahead and hit the high school games. We got some games that's going on today. We're gonna mix them in there with how we do Friday nights, and we got some Saturday games. So we're gonna get everybody together with that. Y'all know how we do. It is what it is. But Don, I know you said it was cold and all that stuff, man. But
Yeah.
you know, the, did you survive, man? I mean, what's the deal? First of all, I had somebody reach out to me today and ask me, "Did you survive that your Valley Vikings did not win?" Right? And I told him, I said, "I'm not going to say that because my Bulldogs lost 2 days ago." But I did bring it up because your team was better than my Bell. So
Mm,
it was a
yeah.
good game though, and
Yeah.
Don told you guys actually yesterday as it was going down to the wire on that kind of stuff. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
it is what it
Got
is,
it.
bro. But
Right.
Leah, if you watching this, we're gonna need you on the show. I've been saying that you've been getting these little uh some of these other interviews. You know that ain't what we. That's not how we operate. Come on, stop playing. You know where you need to be at.
True
Bar
that.
none. True that. True
True
that.
that.
True
True
that.
that. Have to reach out.
Gotta
What's
reach
up?
out.
You gotta
Yeah,
reach
yeah.
out.
She already follows, so we it ain't nothing. It is what it is. But y'all know how it is, though. The crazy thing is, I respect like some people. They get their mojo, and they don't want to disturb superstition stuff like that. But it's
Right.
so many sports that goes on. We go to the next one. You know what I'm saying? We don't backtrack. We get you in as we can because we're not a one trick pony. We don't do one sports like some people. We do all the sports. So you seen soccer players, softball, basketball, football, all that kind of stuff. So we do track. And first of all, shout out to the male bulldog, the lady bulldogs relay team. Uh,
Okay.
Mika J's daughter brought home an indoor state championship with bumps. I think it's his cousin, Gracie. Hey, Coach Beaumont, congratulations. Ain't nothing like adding more hardware to your school. So, hey,
You know what she would
congratulations
tell
to
you.
them.
You know
Oh,
what she'd be tell you right
that,
now.
well, I got them coming on when I get back from
Right.
vacation. And that's what I said on another show. I pretty much said, hey, it's all good. I got a couple of lineup. We're gonna rock and roll. Cause
Right.
Coach Beaumont gives me the blues every time. Don
Yes,
can
she
tell you,
does.
gives me the
Yes,
blue every
she
time.
does.
Every damn time. But it's all good. But look, where to find us at 54 Sports Network. We're talking about Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok. It don't stop. Players Club Group. Best in the biz. Best in the biz. Go ahead and follow that group. Give us stars, you know what I'm saying? Help us go ahead and make our, get to these adventures that we need to do, these events as far as traveling and things like that, that aids with that. 54 Sports Network, pretty much you got Venmo, Cash, App, PayPal, and the stars, all that kind of stuff like that. We got some stuff to cover, but we're going to do a little backwards because we're trying to see what we can do. We're trying to make it some things a different way. So I want to go ahead and start, Don. Let's go old heads like how we do. Uh,
Old heads.
Old heads wrestling. Anything? Any more updates? Anything you think that
I
people know? Because
mean,
you guys have done a great job already But is anything else they need to look forward to or whatever?
Right now, you're looking forward to these coming shows right now because now you're looking like we got SmackDown. You got, I think next week you are going to see the return of John Cena. So everybody's looking for what's he going to say? What's his excuse? Why did he sell his soul, turn over his soul to The
Okay.
Rock? And now it's word that it might be a third person to join The Rock and John Cena. So
Why not?
we don't know who that might be.
So Rock
So
is
because
so Rock is a heel now too.
Rock is the final boss. So he's the head guy now. So he's the big cheese. So
Okay.
since he's on the board of TKO,
Mhm.
so his name, the final boss, and it's so. I mean, I think it's great. I think this whole thing is great. I mean, I love the whole
The
storytelling
storyline.
of
The
this.
storyline is good.
Yeah, I love it. I love it for once. I mean, WWE Triple H is doing his thing right now and telling it, and of course The Rock got putting his input in, but like you said, now the whole because nobody's seen that coming, so that was one of the best things
I
ever
love it.
because
I
it's
love it.
one of the things you least suspect.
Especially
So
them
and it's
guys
funny,
that you was
right?
talking about. Especially them. You ain't expecting that. I
Yeah,
like that. I like that.
John Cena is one of the guy. They said today I read somewhere he goes down in the Guinness Book of World Records of being taking the longest time between being a face and being a heel.
Oh
After
yeah.
20 plus years being a face, he finally turns into a heel. And this is how he's going to end his career more like. He's going to end his career as a heel.
I
It's like,
love it.
why not? Or he'll probably change at the very end, or who knows. But the whole thing is good. I mean, it's like they the Hollywood guys too.
Oh
Him and
yeah.
the Rock. So,
Movie guys. They
hey,
used to playing
right.
the villains. They used to play the villain. Why not? Let me do it here. I can do that. Plus, it's a hell of a storyline anyway, though. So, you used to. I'm a real American. All that shit.
Oh man.
So,
Yeah, back in Hogan. See, and that was the last big turn was Hulk Hogan when he did it back in the day.
wow.
So why
Look,
not have those two? So yeah,
yeah.
it's everything's leading up to WrestleMania. So that's all it is. It's just leading up to WrestleMania. And then come
Lord.
May, hey, Raw is going to be in town May the 12th, week
May the
after
12th.
Derby. May the 12th, the week after Derby. Raw will be
So,
in
some of you
town.
guys are going to need, some of you guys on this show. Let me know if it's the case. So, so we can all get some tickets together. We're going to need some of that, the IV. You know what I'm talking about. Some of that
Right.
powder. Yes, zero calories, zero sugar. IVs. Yeah, to get in there and do what it got to do. I love it, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Right now, real quick update. Clemson's up 67-66. I know Don's a little ahead of me. We got some free throws, and now it's tied 67-67 with 38.7 seconds.
Randolph at
Kinsley
the free throw line.
Randolph is at the free throw line. Pops is in there. She just went knocked down 2 clutch ones. Louisville's up by 1 with 38.7 seconds left in this game. All right, let's. Yeah, it's definitely close to time. All kinds of shit going on. It is what it is. All right, moving right along. Y'all know how we do. Let's do some college basketball for you guys. The high school stuff, we're going to kind of propel that as we wait for another member, see if he joins. But I want to go ahead and get into some things real quick. We'll start with let's go. Let's go with the Ville. This game right here last night. This was remarkable. This was remarkable because if you don't watch the show, shame on you. Now this may not ever happen again. The Don and I was spot on this.
Man, I was thinking it too. I was
spot on. I was like, wait a minute, let me go ahead and
like you was really close.
Yeah, I was
like,
really close. I got one of the scores right. I got California 68 right. But I was like, as the game and everything else and trying to get stuff together, I was like, let me go ahead. That sounds familiar. Let me
I had
go
80.
back and see.
I think I had 85.
You had
or
85 to
something. Yeah.
71. 85 to
See,
71.
we
And I had
got close.
83 to 68. And it was like, that was crazy. That was, but I'm going to tell you what's
Yes.
crazy. Point blank. I've never seen this, and this has never happened before in the history of University of Louisville basketball. Actually have 4 players who have went for 30 plus points in a game. 4 different players.
Mm-hmm.
Remarkable, bro. I know we was texting and doing stuff like that during the game. What stands out to me though, Don, is that they're so unselfish, meaning that if I know the Don is rocking and rolling, go ahead, bro. You eat. And then you hear the
Mm-hmm.
story of PK saying that when
Yep.
the technical fouls, he's like, let old boy get it so he can get 30 points. Man, remarkable, man. I mean, they truly love each other, man. I mean, this is a true team at the finest point, and it's this a fresh of breath air where you can see that because it's truly like even when they was down, it's like okay, they'll get it, they'll click, something happen, they'll play
Right.
defense, they'll do whatever it takes. They truly believe, man, PK can't get enough praises, bro. Pat Kelsey for bringing back winning. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You win, you bring people in there, and you play hard, you bring people in there. Very, very impressive, bro. Like it's totally different. Like the whole atmosphere, like they're excited on 18,000. Wait till 20,000 gets in there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I mean, and don't get me wrong, some of the best fans that things that ever happened at Louisville was when it wasn't a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Going back to Freedom Hall and different stuff like that, right? So it just hits different, and you just love it. You just love it, man. It's good, and you appreciate it. And so the crowd, you guys are unbelievable. Hats off to all the season ticket holders and everybody who comes up to get those tickets. Are the people who said I want a ticket. It's a difference. It means a lot. And I hate it for the other crew. Not even just the past 2 years. The shit stopped sinking faster than the Titanic 4 years ago.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget that was lean times was going. Even when we was going through that mess, we were still winning some games. It hits different, and so see those kids who puts their time in is very impressive, man. And PK, hats off for you. My thing is this: Terrence Edwards has been on a hot heater for the last month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
3 shots made, free throw shots made. Louisville 70, Clemson 67, 4.7 seconds left in overtime. Let's go. Man, what was your thoughts on this game, man? As far as the men's game, I know I'm interjecting. We all over the place. We raw uncut. We do what we do because we can. We 54 Sports Network, baby.
Y'all stupid. I mean, it's just a thing. And it's funny that I was watching it at the very beginning, and I was like, hey, I said Terrence Edwards was going to have a game
You did.
yesterday. And
You did.
I was
Yeah.
like, hey, and he started off like he's the man.
He saved
And
us.
they
He
was like,
saved us.
hurt. He
He
couldn't
saved us.
nobody. Right. It was his show at the beginning. His show. It's like, hey, nobody else can hit. I got you. I'm good. And doing what he had to do. So T
What's up,
Rock
T-Rock?
has entered the building.
Go ahead.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on? Go ahead, Don.
Right, yeah. So it's the thing about they are so like you even said it. I mean, it just put it in another way. They are so unselfish, and it's like they feed off of each other's energy. And the thing about it, even when rain went out at that point, and it just still seemed like they just still kept flowing. I need more out of certain guys though, more out of that bench. But Yeah, that game did see it was still good, and then once you seen that second half hit off, and you
But you
seen
know
that
what?
lead.
You know what though? Uh, I had a little warm up. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow at 6 for Bird's Eye View. I had a little warm up, so I'm definitely ready to rock and roll. And it got the cheat sheets already been talked about. But you know what? I'm okay with certain things that I saw off the bench. And the reason I'm saying is, as much and you guys know, I'll be accountable. I'm on Waterman's ass, period, nonstop. Dude, I don't mind you being 18. Well, I do have probably 18 minutes, but you was productive. You was 2 for 4, 1 for 2, 3 pointers. You had 6 boards and six
Yes.
points. Now,
Mhm.
shave off some of those minutes, but he looked like that 6 and 6, even though it wasn't Kentucky, it looked like he was engaged inside out and he sprung his ankle. I can live with that kind of Waterman. I can't live with the Waterman shooting 1 for 5, 1 for 6, all that shit. I can't do that. And we don't need to see that, right? That's garbage. I can live with that. What makes them special is that, do we want more points off the bench? Hell yeah, you do. But when you got people blazing and doing whatever, can I engage? 22 minutes. Can he get more points? Yes, he probably can. But when you have Edwards balling out of control, we had a bounce back game from Hatley. Remember we
Mhm.
talked about it yet? I wanted
Yes, we did
18 and 8. He had 16 and 8. Chucky does what Chucky does. It is what it is. And I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
what, Travis is like me. Travis is on James Scott's ass, and deservedly so. But I will say this: I love that he had 4 assists. He's been passing more, great passes, setting screens. I mean, hell, the dude still don't have his front 2 teeth. That's he has fractures in his mouth, in his jaw, so they can't implant them. Dude is doing strongman ball. Dude bust his mask, put a mouthpiece, do whatever. He knows his role. I get it. I understand it. Hell,
Mhm.
how many of you
Split
guys are
50-50.
even? Some of you guys ain't coming out of the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
If the dentist told you, well, we got to wait about 2 months before that's healed before you can get these 2 front teeth. Y'all ain't coming out of the house. Dude's checking in, but it needs to look like that. It needs to look like 6 and 6 and 6, 8, 6 and 5. Something like that to let us know you're there. I got that. Now, Rain Smith, goddamn, I feel so sorry. Your parents came in town, and
Man.
damn. Now, thank God they still in town for the whole damn
Month, pretty
eternity.
much.
Yeah,
They said
for
about the
to
month.
the
Yeah.
25th or whatever. So we love that.
Right.
That's cool. But damn, I get you. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. But Terrence Edwards, Fat Wednesday, you balled, and then you had
Man.
enough support. I mean, we can go back and look at Pittsburgh. They scored 60 points. Fat Edwards and Chucky, 60 points, and Pittsburgh showed 68. I mean, defense travels, man. Defense travels. Uh, T Rock, what's your thoughts on the game last night?
Excuse me. No, I thought y'all, from what I'm gathering here, y'all pretty much covered everything. Like I said, I'm still, like I said, uh, I'm on James Scott still.
And that's
I
okay.
feel like,
They need
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I feel like Hadley had moments, but he
Yep.
didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, didn't really impact like I thought he could. But he had good moments. Obviously, Fat and Chucky gonna do what they do. Fat was on fire. Good on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm really happy with his performance. But when every time we watch this team, it's always like, okay, when are they gonna break away? You know what I'm saying? When are they gonna,
Lord have mercy.
get,
Mhm.
get, you know what I'm saying, get to, 10, 20, 15 points, whatever the case may be, and then who's going to initiate that initial, thing. Because at one time, Rain hits a couple threes, like, I'm saying, you're sitting up at that point. You're like, all right, here we go. It's ready to get ugly now for everybody else. And, he's been off, and you really haven't had that. Thank God, you have multiple scorers on the team. But
Much
overall,
needed. Much needed.
Much needed. But overall, I was happy with what was done on the floor. I'm happy with the team. I'm happy with the guys. I still think, again, James Scott, I don't know, the fractures is messing with his hands, something, because he is fumbling and bumbling. Again, I'm happy with the assist. Apparently, Ali Khalif is just showing him how to throw stuff in practice, because from what the coach was saying, that him and Kobe are actually past 5 weeks have been practicing.
Oh yeah,
but they're on scout team.
Yeah,
but they've been playing, and so So apparently he's learning some things, which is fantastic. Nothing like a passive big man. I love me a passive big man. You know what I mean? And obviously he's trying to become a shooting big man. That's a lot. You're gonna have to work all summer on that one. Jesus Christ.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the crazy thing is that when you dive into it, what are you going to be looking like next year? And we understand we hope we go all the way to April, but as far as next year's makeup with Khalifa is a center that can do. He's a point center.
Mm-hmm.
So either James is going to have to back him up because he can't play the power forward, because in this offense, the forward's got to be able to shoot. So it's like, my brother, you need to go every camp known to man.
But he needs to. What they need to do is they need to call up Gorgie and have Gorgie train this dude, because Gorgie came in as basically a rim protector and eventually became the guy who could shoot a 10 to 12 foot jump shot.
True.
From any place around there. That's all he needs is a 10 to 12 foot jump shot. He doesn't have to shoot it all the time.
Well, the problem is that offense is not conducive to that.
No.
To me.
Right, yeah.
I'm saying, like if you got the real point center that you could not play, then where are you playing next year? Because you have to back him up.
But if he had that,
if he had that, that makes a difference. He's starting.
Yeah.
He's starting. Because, because Kelsey loves him. I mean, he braves around him. But my thing is you can't put two of them out there together. Because James can't do all this. So even though Khalifa can shoot it and whatever, but it looks different when he's a center shooting them threes than versus he's a power forward that has to go against somebody that's going to be in your face.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I agree with you. I would love for all these former U of L players to come back and teach and groom and do like some of these other, and some of them do come back and play with them. But some of these ones who are longer than the tooth, like Don, you got to go ahead and teach these people.
Yep.
You got to teach them. It is what it is, bro. I mean, so you're right. Gorgie stuff will look tremendous because Gorgie could pass, block, and all this kind of stuff. The thing about it is that to me, it seems like PK's offense is pushed out a little bit more, right? And I think James can take a dude off the dribble, but instead of trying to shoot a layup, dunk that ball, bro. You 6'11", dude. Reach and dunk that shit. And he's still young. He's a sophomore. I think people fail to realize this is a sophomore. Dude is still young, man. And hopefully he don't get to me, he'll never get lost in the shuffle just because Kelsey loves him so much.
Let me ask this as a general question to you both. Do you think that PK is running an offense, him and his offense coordinator, obviously, that's conducive to the players that he currently has? And if so, next year's team, depending on who's on the team, do you think anything is going to be different and conducive to what players are on the team?
I think it's I don't think it's the full throttle. I think his offense is more conducive with more shooters. Mm-hmm. I think it's and more depth. I think people fail to realize that he's used to playing 10 players, and everybody can shoot the ball. Do you got some shooters on the team? You have really one shooter, and everybody else is scorers. I think he's used to having more options as far as shooting because that, and everybody knows that spreads it out. So to me, I think that's why you get the Mikael Brown who can shoot threes, right? Chucky was not known as a 3-point shooter. He caught a heat wave. Terrence Edwards is not known as a 3-point. He's a scorer.
Score.
Hadley is a lunch pail guy, right? We know Scott is not a shooter. Rain's the only goddamn shooter on the team. Kobe, I don't know. He's been in the system, jack of all trades type things. Khalif is a shooter from a 3-point, but a passer. So to me, I don't think we have seen the full throttle of what this offense can look like until he's really into that recruiting wave of of transfer portals and some of these 5 stars for so they can play. So I'm gonna say that I think I don't think we seen the full throttle of it. And it's kind of scary that he can do this, and he knew he could do this with grown men. That's my opinion. What you think, Don?
Yeah, was looking at pretty much close to the same thing because as you've seen before he came, once you looked at some of his tapes from Charlestown, you've seen what he's had. Like you said, he's had shooters around. You've had a couple big men, but even his big men could handle the ball and be able to shoot the ball, and they could pass the ball. So it was a rotation of, like you said, he was going to 8 to 9 people, and like I said, we should have depth.
We should,
but if we didn't, those injuries didn't hit us early. I mean, you think about what we could look like.
Lord have mercy. Top 10.
Top
5 the way people are losing.
Yeah, we will actually be scary because, people be like, hold up, this Ville team, like, what the hell? We already making name as it is out there. They are talking about us at the same time. But at other times, they are doubting us, like, they're looking right over us.
Right. Because they ain't play nobody in this conference.
Yeah, ACC. Oh, they having a down year. Look at them. They don't got nobody. Duke. Who's that? Duke ain't beat nobody. They beat everybody they play by 20-some points because the ACC down year. Everybody's in the SEC. That's the whole thing right now.
So flip that though. Flip that. T-Rock, what's your thoughts on that though?
I would say let the cake bake.
Favano.
And exactly. Here's why I would say that, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because of the current the way we have to play now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it's going to look like full strength. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I feel like top 10, top 5 all day long.
Especially this year.
What I mean? Yeah, and even at 14, I don't feel like anybody's talking about us.
No,
which is fine with me. Which is fine with me. You know what I mean? But I like to think that the offense is dictated by who is the players on the team and on the floor. Play to people's strengths, right? His whole thing is, I'm gonna let you be you,
right?
But we have to play in this confines of this thing here, right? And so if obviously, Mikael Brown Jr. is going to be completely different than Chucky,
totally different.
So what is that going to look like, not only on the offensive thing, but on the defensive side of the ball, right?
Right.
So it's about that personnel for me, at least at this point. And again, that's for me, it's a 2 to 3 year thing to say, okay, now I see what's going on. Either he's got this specific offense that he's running, and you know what I'm saying, and they're playing to strengths or whatever, or he's playing to the strengths of the players on the floor and running his offense that way.
When you look at it, to me, I think you see a little bit of both. The player playing to the strength is, I love, even though he gives credit to the team, which which is cool. Respect that, but it's also your IQ. It's almost like we at the park. If you know that Don is hot, give him the ball. You got some unselfish players. We say that, right? So my thing is I'm gonna love to see him have a whole year of recruiting with money
Mm.
to be able to get what you need. I mean, it's free agency. It's already started. We just don't know. It's already started behind the scenes. Some of these schools and shit is already dead. So
Mhm.
he's in a whole different ball game. Everybody wanted to go ahead and be like, oh man, man, when you got money and you can buy, when you see those little trick things, you have $15, pick a player from the five. Dude can pick. And we don't know how much money that he's actually got because we got some billionaires now. We got all kinds of stuff that's going to help him get what he needs to. So that's different. I love that part of it. But so when I look at it and I get what you're saying, my thing is that I don't think we've seen the full throttle because I think it is like what I have, and that to me makes credit him as a coach, where I can say what I have, what we got, let's go. So I think we're gonna see more of him, like you said, second and third year of it, because the players he's gonna be able to bring in, he ain't never had. Period. That's transfer portal. That's recruiting. All that shit. To me, he ain't have it at Charleston and Winthrop and all that shit. And
No.
now the biggest thing you can do as a coach, you have shown that you can coach and win. You know how much Donuts is going to be? Donuts we ain't even seen since they dust off. Period. Like since we're gonna have Donuts come back since Denny Crumb.
Yeah. Yeah. Think about it.
Period. You had a divide. You had people was Crumb, people was Patino, all that shit. You're gonna be able to scratch all that, bro. Like this city wants winners. So what is that? What is that 502 circle teal gonna look like? When okay, we are say the season we end up 28-7, whatever the hell, and we win, we do whatever. Dude, that 502, you probably have a collecting agency with that too, because it's going to be big. And so my thing is this, and I'm going to go off what you saying, let the cake bake. I'm going to say, let the chef pick his own ingredients, and he's going to be able to bake when he has his own ingredients. So I'm with you. I don't think we have seen what we need to see yet, but it's scary good. I think it can be scary good because we have coaches that had opportunities to have what they need and they refuse to use it in a lot of sports. We had some coaches that could not hack what the Yum Center out of Louisville City mean. Like dude embraces everything. He checks all the boxes. Chris Mack did not do that. Chris Mack, it was too big for him. Kenny Payne, when you say I need my brothers to come and love on me and be with you didn't want that either. Dude embrace it because he wants it. You have a dude from Michigan, a head coach there, you were scared to take the job. A, because it's too serious. B, he had Indiana in his back pocket if he wanted to use it because he's from Bloomington. Dude wants it. He craves it. Dude, I think we can see some great things. So, great question. I love that big time.
Yeah. Seen it from day one. Seen it from day one. This man, the excitement he brings. He was already into it. He knew what Louisville was all about. He knew the history. And he wanted to get back to that tradition. And he has said that. He said that this team will be remembered like it will be. The team that brought Louisville back from, the grave.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
These men
Yeah,
will be
yeah,
remembered. They will be able to eat
Made my hair,
wherever.
made my arm, my hairs on my arm stand up when he was talking like that. I said, "Oh
Man,
shit!"
I loved it.
yeah.
Tears ready to come out my
Yeah.
eye. I mean,
And what?
it's so great.
Yeah, and I'm just glad, it's not going to be a Satterfield situation. You come in, you play first season, you do well, you change the culture, and then you crap after that. You know what I'm saying? I see no signs of that whatsoever
No.
with this coach.
But do you see it because? Well, so, I'm not going to ask the question. I see it because he had to bring a whole new roster. Ron Cooper inherited people, right? He inherited people. 65, 75, 70, whatever the hell you got that, right? Satterfield inherited people from Petrino, all that kind of stuff. When you inherit that stuff, you got talent most time. Most time when you have that talent is because you quit coaching. Dude had to, he kept Aiden McCool, whatever his name is, this is because he's from Charleston and his parents are probably big donors. That's it.
Let's keep it real.
That's it. Dude, like, this is you. Even though it's I heard on another network, SEC network, about another school, let's say another school. And they was talking about a coach that pretty much got every new player and in a short period of time. He's not the only one. They do this all the time. They fire coaches all the time. You have to do that. I don't want to hear that excuse, all this kind of stuff. So I'm with you. I just think that it's different when you had to clean the whole slate. And we said it. Get rid of everybody. Now, it was certain players that we wanted to keep this because selfishly we thought they could ride or die with it. But I'm so happy he got rid of everybody. Except for Aiden McCool because he doesn't exist. I mean, senior night, no, do what you do. He doesn't play.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't play.
But he's good with that.
He's happy. Hell, who wouldn't be? You sitting there, you got the best seat in the house. Can you be Wichita Henderson? Nope. Because Wichita Henderson played some games and hit little jumpers. I don't think Aiden McCool's going to shoot no three-pointers in no damn Final Fours to Portland. Because I'm just saying. If he does, hey, dude, I'll buy you a meal for the rest of your life, bro. I'm like every time, yay, let's go. It's on me. I don't see that. But still. All right, let's move on. Let's go and get in this basketball real quick because this is a whole different thing. All right, PK. PK is different, man. Okay. But I love it. I love that, like Travis has valid questions and shit. And everybody should. We're happy right now, but is this sustainable? Can this be? That's the whole thing. The preview for you guys. We here, we rocking and rolling. And I'm gonna start with this one, which I really didn't want to. Assumption 44, Sacred Heart 45. This game was played today. I can look right now to see if any stats is going on. This is different. This is really different. I don't think we've seen a close game in the tournament in a long time. Let's be real. Real. For this to be that close, and of course they don't have the stats up, and I'm not going to go look for them. This right here tells me a lot. I think Miss Tootie, who's been on the show, I think Don told me earlier, hit a couple of free throws that kind of won this game.
The last two free throws.
Last two free throws won this game. You know, when they lost a couple of weeks ago or whatever, I thought it was going to be a wake-up call. Assumption's a good program, a good school. They had a great record, but they wasn't like dominant. They got a Division I player on their team, Miss Jasmine, that takes care of business. But if and prove me wrong. I mean, I can't even get. I've been trying to get Zakiya Johnson on the show for 3 years. Prove me wrong. if I'm every coach, let's say this, especially in the state, they're vulnerable. This right here shows it. This right here shows the the first time they played them, I think it was a blowout. This right here
Mhm.
on a neutral site. Was this neutral site? Let me see. Was this new? Let me. I don't even. I
Today?
don't, yeah. Was it? Was
They
it
played at
Valley?
Valley.
They put,
Yeah, they played
of
at
course,
Valley.
Valley gets all the money. Shit. God damn. That's why. That's why the Don gets shirts. This right
Yeah.
here. If I'm these other schools, other
Mhm.
top schools, oh, we got a ball game.
Like I said.
Said this before. They're missing lights out shooters on this team. They have a top 5 player. And if you know anything about defense, you triple team her. Make these other young ladies beat you. Let Brianna Wilkins, who's a baller, let Tootie beat you. Can you carry this? When's the last time Sacred Heart scored 45 points?
Crazy.
And the crazy thing is this, whether you believe it or not, there are great coaches in the state of Kentucky girls basketball. And they're going to dissect this whole damn tape. And it's on. They're going to take the ball out of Miss Johnson's hand and make everybody else beat them. An assumption to me didn't have enough firepower. We've been covering them all year. We've been talking about the stats all year. They have Miss Ashlyn, who's a baller. She's a baller. She's a baller. She's D1. They ain't got nobody else. Sorry, no offense. Not to be nasty, but they didn't. And this game right here took 2 free throws. Now, what you gonna do with it? Can you turn it? Yeah, I think you can. I think you're gonna do something next week. But that ain't the problem. Simon Kenton and all these other top-notch schools are licking their chops. I'm just saying. Don, what T-Rock, you got anything on this game?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Well,
don't.
the first time they did play, like you said, the score was 73-42.
They coming, man. They coming.
Yeah,
They coming, bro.
Zakai had 30. So, yeah. In this game, man, who like you
We
said,
know
they
she
just,
she have 30 in this one.
right. And the last time they scored this less of points, least it was when they played down in Florida early, late last year. Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing is, and I can fine tune it. When's the last time they scored 45 points in the state of Kentucky?
Yeah. Who knows? Yeah, you're gonna have to look back.
How many years of that?
Back.
We ain't got that kind of time.
Right, I'm just saying. Like, I can see different states because it's some ballers out there. Yeah. Can Sacred Heart still win it? Hell yeah, they got.
They still.
But it's gonna be. This will be if they get this. This is the championship that you cherish the most because this is gonna probably be the hardest. Point blank. Big time.
Yep.
All right, let's do what we normally do, guys. Let's start from the beginning. So, Knox Central 25-4. Some of these game guys are going on today. It's all over the place. Some games Friday, some are Saturday. So we're gonna do what our best we can do. Knox Central 25-4 versus South Laurel 24-5. This should be a great game. Holly Collins, who's been on the show. What's up, Miss Collins? Holler at me. I need to get you back on. She averaged 20 points, 13.5 rebounds. Shelby Mills, 18.6. 41% three-pointers, 76 out of 185. 47% field goal, 33 three-pointers, 72 free throws. South Laurel, Macer, 14 points. This is a name that Don, you better be glad you didn't have this. Jamie Bueno Ventura, 7 rebounds, 43% field goal, 33 three-pointers, 56 free throws. First of all, I don't like you shooting 50. Y'all know how I am. I don't like you free throws shooting 56. 3 points, 33, and 43 as a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Knox with Miss Collins, who's been balling forever. She probably got 3,000 points by now. I'm gonna go with Knox Central for the win. Um, should be a great game though, man. I mean, point blank.
Yeah. It looks
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Knox Central. I'm gonna roll with you on that Knox Central for the win.
Yep.
that's all you gotta say.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Campbell County, 18-9. George Roger Clark, a whopping 23-7.
Uh, all right. Let me look over here. All right. So, hey, the funny thing is, last season they played in the 10th Region Championship game, with George Rogers Clark winning that game 73-36.
Oh Lord.
So you had
oh my
Tia-
God.
Tia East last year in that game had 23 points. Now we got one right here. Okay, now let me start. Isabel Jasarari, 14.4 points, 7.9 rebounds. Kendall
I love it, bro. I love it. Keep going.
Augsback.
Keep going.
Kendall Augsback. Augsback. 10.8 points. Augsback. See, y'all throw me off now. Now
Keep
y'all
going,
got me off.
brother.
Y'all
Keep
throw me
going.
off. 10.8 and 2 rebounds. So you got the team right there in Campbell County. You got they shoot 39% from the field, 33% from the 3-point range. They average 60 points. Their opponents average 53 points. All right. So now let's go down to great George Rogers Clark.
I thought we saw them already.
No, it was first
Oh,
Campbell.
my bad.
Campbell,
My bad.
Campbell County. Actually the Campbell County Campbell.
Camels. The Camels.
Camels.
Yeah.
The Camels. Kenny Stamper with 11.4 points. She's averaging 3.2 rebounds. Tia Yeast with 10.7 points, 3.8 rebounds. And Sierra Byers with 10.4 points, 5.2 rebounds. The team is shooting 43% from the field, 32% from the 3-point range. The team averages 64 points, while their opponents are averaging 42 points. With that being said, I'm rocking with George Rogers Clark to get the
Damn.
win.
I'm going with George Roger Clark.
JRC.
Byers
right.
and all them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Byers and them is tough. All right, Hopkins County Central 20-13 versus Henderson County 25-5.
All right, we'll start off with Hopkins County
Damn!
Central.
FanDuel, sorry.
No, that's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Spread the wealth. Spread the wealth. Led by junior
My notes
Talia
are-
White, who's averaging 13 points a game while shooting 49% from the field and getting 7.6 rebounds a game. As a team, they shoot 40% from the field, 30% from the 3-point line, and 60% from the free throw line. Also, Kalagia Mason is averaging 13 points, 4 rebounds, while shooting 38% from the field. And freshman Addie Menser, 11 points, while shooting 38% from the field and getting 3.7 rebounds a game. Then over at Henderson County, as a team, they shoot 46% from the field, 33% from the 3-point line, and 66% from the free throw, led by Brooklyn Gibson, who's averaging 13 points a game, but getting 4.5 rebounds a game. I wish I could read my other handwriting, but I can't.
Doctor.
You know that's right. I write with the big pencil. We got Italia Green, who's averaging 12.6 points a game. And senior Allison Rideout. I love that last name. Rideout. 12 points while shooting 47% from the field, getting 4.6 rebounds a game.
I get Bueno Ventella. He get wide out.
I get Rideout. Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I appreciate that. Come on, I had to do Leak's name. I mean, several times.
I
That
already
was
know.
terrible.
I know that.
Yeah,
I
but
got one coming.
if I'm not mistaken, Henderson County is at least the number one team in their region, or
Okay.
district, or whatever. Yeah, so I'm going to ride with Henderson.
Yeah, Henderson County's tough.
Yeah.
The boys and girls. So I'm riding with Henderson also.
Henderson County it is. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah. Oh, McCracken. Get it cracking. 18-13 versus Marshall County, 23-6. I don't think this is the Marshall the store that you buy some of the stuff that you might want to return or you got for Christmas and you trying to return. Let's get it. McCracken, Hughes, Hughes, 15.4 points a game. Reagan Hill, 6.4 points a game. They shooting 40% field goal, 30 for 3-pointers, 60 free throws. Marshall County, Skylar Waller, 15.5 points. Kinsley Terry, 13.9 points. They're shooting 49.9. 44.9 field goals, 36 3-pointers, 68.8 free throws. Marshall County is different. I think McCracken is going to take it on the head. I think Marshall take care of business. I'm going Marshall County on this one, guys.
Rolling with Marshall County also.
yeah, I probably roll Marshall. I wonder how close they are in proximity to each other because McCracken County is essentially Paducah, where Paducah is.
Right.
So I'm just like, I wonder if in proximity. I mean, if they got to travel, it's going to be bad anyway.
The mayor. How far is McCracken? And do they got to take a bus ride, or do they got to leave at 3 a.m. to this morning?
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
How long is it going to take?
What's the mayor? And
I know it's 3 hours from here.
How many movies are they watching for it?
Yeah,
they got to leave school early.
Yeah,
pull out my inner mayo.
Right. Do they got to go somewhere that they ain't used to going? We like it. It's all good.
Valley.
Are they going to be on a school bus or a coach?
He said Valley.
He'll play at Valley.
Oh, shit.
Everybody
plays at Valley. That's why they can get free T-shirts. Letcher County Central, 20-12. How's it? 16-12.
All right, Letcher County Central. All right, these teams played last season in the first round of the region. Matter of fact, and Letcher County Central won 35-33 in a close one.
Tired of being stepped on.
Right. So this year, let's go again. You got Kara Holcomb averaging 10.7 points, 2.5 rebounds. You got Paige Damrom, 9.6 points, 3.7 rebounds. The team shoots 40% from field goal and 32% from the 3-point range. They average 57 points, and their opponents average 45 points. So now let's go to the young team of Hazard County. Hazard County, the one thing about them, they are led. They got one junior on the team, and the rest are sophomores and freshmen on down to the 7th grade. Yeah, they are young. So freshman Maddie Fro, she averages 17.9 points. Nipplefield. Fro. Yeah, I'm not even going to try it again. I went through it, and then you had it go.
T-Rock.
You had to stop me.
Did he say nipple?
Roll right through it. No,
you can't say nipple on this show.
Just 17.9 points, 5.3 rebounds. Laura Everidge averages 10.8 points and 4.3 rebounds. And then you have Braylon Editon averages 10 points and 10.7 rebounds. So you get the team shoots 38% from the field, They shoot 31% from the 3-point range. They average 47 points, and their opponents average 47 points. So with that said, it looks like it's going to be a hard-fought game, but I think I'm rolling with Hazard County to pull it off the win.
So how many points?
We're not Hazard County, but Hazard.
How many points did Nippleton
17.
averaging?
She's a freshman. She averages. Let's just say her name is Maddie. So she averages 17.9 points a game.
How
what school? Wait a minute, what school is she with?
Hazard.
I'm going with the nipple for the win. Hazard County.
It's not nipple. I said I'm not going to go back over it.
What's the last name? What's the last name?
Back over it.
Well, I'm going for. You said nipple, so I'm gonna go with nipple for the
no,
win.
it's not nipple. That was the last. It was
what's the name?
Nappleful. Fro. Napple. Naffle.
Naffle.
Fro Naffle.
I'm going with Naffle.
Naffle.
I'm going Hazard.
Yeah. See, now you make me messed up even more, and then I'm just
I'm going with Hazard. You said Naffle, so I'm going with Hazard. Naffle. I'm gonna ride with them. Name only.
How did
I have no idea.
How did Letcher County Central play 4 more games than Hazard?
Snowstorm.
Had to be.
Yeah.
Had to be something. I'll roll with Hazard. Why not?
Why not? Who cares? When you got a nipple for a win, that's that nipple. Grant.
Said no.
No, I didn't. No, that's not me. Grant County 17-12. South Oldham 16-11.
Right. This is going to be an interesting game. So, Grant County as a team shoot 37% from the field, 27% from three-pointer, and 64% from the free throw. Led by senior Jada Cummins with 18 points. She shoots 41.5% from the field, 25% from the three-point, and 71.5% from the free throw, and averages 6 rebounds a game. And also Miss Caroline Barnes, who also gets 13 points a game. And then over at South Oldham, they shoot 42% from the field, 28% from three-point, and 69% from the free throw, led by junior Madison Young, who is averaging just a little over 18 points a game. She shoots 51% from the field, 35% from three-point line, and 74% from free throw, and averages 8.6 rebounds a game. Also, sophomore Bren Brickley, who averages 18 points a game while shooting 41% from the field, 80% from the free throw line, and averages 5 rebounds a game. I am going to go with South Oldham on this game.
Okay.
And
the Dragon.
And reason being is, I'm going with South Oldham primarily because, I think last time I spoke on them, I kind of, looked some stuff up, like social media stuff, just on like the players, like Madison Young and people like that. She's very dope.
Did they threaten you?
That's what I was about to say.
Did the fans threaten you?
Oh, no, not this time. Not this time. Give me some pie later.
Okay.
Yeah, South Oldham.
Yeah, they're at the crib. I'm going South Oldham.
South Oldham rolling.
Anybody shooting 51% from the field has got my vote.
Right, what you said. It's kind of easy on that one.
Yes, sir. We have already got the results.
Manual 76, Ballard 53.
Yes, sir. Manual tonight. I mean, we don't gotta talk about because they played, and it's funny enough, they played earlier this season, and Manual won by 3 points earlier this season.
Wow!
But now it doesn't even matter because it's a whole nother deal.
Man, what's your thing there? It doesn't matter.
No, that one. It's right there. I had the smack down on that one. But anyway, we're going to go and
It's a
get straight to the
smackdown.
nitty gritty because Manual did not play today. They came in straight serious. In the first half, Manual caused Ballard to have 19 turnovers in the first half. Ballard entered the game with 32 total turnovers for the game. After halftime, Manual went on a 22-5 run. Well, Manual was led by sophomore Kendall Himmerly with 32 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 steals. Mackenzie Young on there, she had 14 points and 6 steals herself, with Brooklyn Davis to round it out with 11 points for Manual. So Manual, they move on.
I love the Howard Cosell shit, bro. I love that. I love it. The Black Howard Cosell. Manual 76, Ballard 53. The DuPont Manual moves on. I love it, baby. That's good shit. That's good shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Don't even realize.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. It's gonna be a long, long weekend for the Ballard Bruins. 20 Ballard versus St. X. 29-2.
What are we doing tomorrow? What are we doing? What are we doing tomorrow? Because that bad boy is 6 o'clock tomorrow.
That's
8 o'clock.
That's an after show. For it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's after show.
Oh, my bad. I forgot.
No, you good. You good. Because we don't know. We don't know. Normally we'll pick it, but I don't know. On this one, this game, last time we saw this game, it was a close-ass game, and St. X pulled this out at Valley. So, Ballard 20-10 versus St. X 29-2. You're talking about Sam Frazier, one of the most underrated players in the city, 17.9, 6 rebounds. Blake Russell, been on the show. First of all these big guys is coming from Ferdale. You know what I'm saying? He came from Ferdale. McCutcheon from PRP. I mean, where they get these dudes who's 6'8", 6'9" on up, man? What the hell are they storing them from? Like, what really county are they being born at? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
They shoot 49% field goal, 37 from 3-pointers, 71 free throws. They played twice. The first time, of course, it was overtime. The next time, St. X went ahead and bopped them on the head. Chance averages 14 points, 77 for 188, 41%. 41% 3-pointers. Jeremiah Jackson, one of the best juniors in the state, 14.5 points. Will Hankey, 5.4 rebounds, 52 field goal percent, 37 3-pointers, 76. I just think, sometimes you get that wild hair up your ass and you ball out. I think they balled out in the LIT. This is not, granted, we're going back home. We're going back where we played at LIT, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
But everybody's improved. Them young dudes, for St. X, they have improved. Them old dudes have improved. Ballard, I'm going to say this, guys, because we was there. Did you think that Ballard would have 10 losses? At this time of the season? We saw a team that just rocked and be like, whoa. I don't know, bro. I don't know. St. X all day. St. X is on a mission. That nasty taste in your mouth, but I got one problem, and I will talk about that later. But St. X for the win on this one, for me.
Yeah, I'll go with St. X too. They got to look better than the last time I saw them at Valley.
Definitely. They definitely do, but yeah,
Valley, if we come there, we're going to need some popcorn and all that stuff. Talk to the boss of the boss. Hey, y'all know who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Hey,
Trinity.
speaking about the other seven,
Wait a minute,
region
hold on. Trinity, 16-14, Manual, 26-5.
Also, really. So yeah. So the other 7 region game,
Like
right?
you
here,
don't know the script.
And the funny, right? And like you said, the last time, just like the last game, the last time these two teams met were in the LIT. And yeah, that result was a Manual getting beat down.
Yeah, it was
67-32.
Yeah.
That was a slacking. I don't know if it was. So we gonna tell. Was it the shot clock? Was that the difference? Will it be the different result this time? Will it change? Will Manual come prepared? So we will see. But Coach Coleman will bring the Manuals and see the Crimson Tide and see are they ready. So let's go with the Malachi Coleman 21. Malachi Coleman 21 points with 3 rebounds.
Yep.
Justice Decker 16.4 points, 9.8 rebounds average. And Noah Smith right behind him with 10.6 points, 2.7 rebounds. You got the team is shooting 53% from the field, 43% from the 3-point range, and 72% from the free throw. They're averaging 74 points a game, and their opponents are averaging 57 points a game. Cool. Now we're going down to Trinity with Jayden Johnson, who's averaging 15 points a game with 7.2 rebounds. Garrison Galvin, who's 10.4 points and 6.3 rebounds. And Julius Edmonds, 10.2 points and 7 rebounds. The team is shooting they are shooting 43% from the field, 32% from the 3-point line, 79% from the free throw line. That is lovely right there. That's
big time. That's
lovely.
Big time.
One of the highest we've seen. Yeah. And they are averaging 61 points a game while their opponent is averaging 56 points a game. Now, Manual's coming back for revenge from early this season playing in LIT. So can they get the revenge? I do believe so. I believe Manual will pull this one out. You know, the shot clock is not clocking. It's not going. So it might be the difference. And Manual gets the win.
T-Rock, go ahead.
Manual.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna need whoever. First of all, I know your peeps. Lance Chandler, holler at me. After you get this big win against Manual, I'm gonna need you to holler at me. For real. I know your peoples. We all know your peoples. T-Rock and I went to school with your peoples. Don, I don't know what he did, but anyway, I'm gonna need you to holler at me. Paging Lance Chandler after you get this big win against Manual. The scary thing, and this is what I said, I want to talk about this later. Shot clock is everything, but it ain't everything. They are a dangerous team, bro. Like, they have ballers on their team, and as much as we say, it's hard to beat team 3 times, 2 times, all kinds of stuff like that, they know what Manual runs, and it's back at the building that you beat them. This right here is not going to, like, Manual has everything. This is all the pressure's on Manual. We already beat you guys. You guys are 26-5. We're 16-14. I see another Trinity and St. X game.
Trinity's, yep.
I see playing out again what's going on. Can Manual beat them? Hey, Coach Coleman is a monster. Malachi is a monster. All Decker, they got players. My cousins own Manual's team.
Mark Woods.
I just need to see them beat them. Sometimes you got to exercise the demons, right? You got to get rid of them. So why not at Valley Vikings? But until you do that, we'll see. I'm gonna go with Trent. A T for the W. We'll see what's going on with that one. And I know y'all saying you went to mail. Nah, I did.
Something about
I'm not mad. I'm happy. It is what it is. Henderson County. Damn, did we see this again? Hopkinsville.
Damn.
Well, Henderson County, yeah. So Henderson County is a team. They shoot 51% from the field, 39% from the 3-point, and 69% from the free throw. Led by senior Cooper Davenport, who's averaging a little over 13 points a game, while shooting 43% from the field, 41% from the 3-point line, 83% from the free throw line, and getting 2 rebounds. And also Elijah Suggs, senior, who is averaging 11 points a game while shooting 71% from the field, getting 6.3 rebounds a game and 70% from the free throw line. Hopkinsville, as a team, shoot 47% from the field, 35% from the 3-point line, and 64% from the free throw. They're led by junior James Bradley, who is averaging 15.5 points a game while getting eight boards a game. And senior Jonathan Hart, who is getting 12 points a game while getting 3 rebounds, shooting 44% from the field, 38% from the 3-point line.
Suck it
a
up.
tight one for me.
Let's go.
But I'm going Henderson. I'm going to go Henderson County.
Did he say Henderson? Hennessy? I thought he said
Henderson
Hennessy.
County.
Hennessy County.
Hennessy.
Yeah, I need some Hennessy. I need some Hennessy County.
Henderson County. Yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna play games. That's it. What you got, Don?
Henderson County for the win.
Okay.
Hoptown, hop out of the region.
Speaking of Hoptown, we got more in J-Town. 19-10 versus 24-6. J-Town is fully loaded. Ellis Leslie, 15.9. He has hit 83 3-pointers out of 223, 37%. Bruce Sweeney has had a hell of a year. Average of 13 points, 7.4 rebound. More, like we talk about this. I'm going to need a city to support their own. He was on the poll, and y'all did not support him. Dude's a baller. He's been a baller. We saw he's been a baller. Support. That's what it's about. Moses Badell, 12 points. Game, 47% field goal, 32% for 3-pointers, 61. Got to get that up. We know Coach Pat is a monster. J-Town, Richard Chandler, hell of a coach. Prince Complay, 14.8 points. Donovan Harrison, my guy, 16.6 points. Cameron McDaniels, 22.9 points, 6.5 rebounds, 48% field goal, almost 35 from 3-pointers, 66% free throws. This right here have the absolute making of a monster game. I think this game's on Saturday, I'm going to say this one's on Saturday, and it's going to be a monster at Valley. If you're not doing anything at the Louisville game, I don't know. Don, look up the more J-Town, what time they play in the PRP
1:30. 1:30 Saturday.
God damn.
PRP Butler plays at 12 o'clock Saturday morning.
Yeah,
Saturday afternoon.
Y'all should have moved these games to like 7 and 8:30. Who's doing the schedule?
Polio.
No, don't blame. Come on now.
Look, he's a big polio fan.
He's great lead. He's leading. Why not?
He coaches. Yeah. He coaches his son. He's a big polio fan or something.
Polio
like
didn't coach.
He was there somewhere. He was looking somewhere. It wasn't.
He's
polio. No. It wasn't polio.
Nah, I'm just playing.
I know you're playing, but it wasn't him. It was somebody else.
Yeah, we know.
Anyway, like I said, these two games, if you know the schedule of the universities, you do not play these games this early. Push their asses on out. Do what you got to do. It makes sense. It does. Because it's different if Louisville's playing 2 o'clock away. Then you can maneuver that. But at home, even if Kentucky, because you got a lot of people. Yeah, I got so much ammunition. So this game is tough, but it is something about Cameron being back, man. I'm gonna tell you, Richard Chandler can coach, and Pat can coach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with J Town. I'm gonna go with J Town for this one because Pat didn't give me my Moorhead, so I'm gonna go with J Town.
I think I'm pushing for more this one. I think more is.
I was pushing for more too, but I ain't get my gear, my merch, bro.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking more. Just they hungry. They hungry. I think more is gonna pull it out.
So is your dog over there,
J Town.
He's it's funny. He sleep. He does it when he's asleep.
He's like, dude, Phoebe, bro. He's sleep talking. He's like, I'm tired of this shit. South Laurel 23-8, Bell County 26-6.
Woo! All right, there we go. They actually played just several weeks ago on February the 20th. South Laurel won 56-49, with Jordan May put up 19 points and 4 rebounds. All right, so for South Laurel, we're just going to start with the senior, Jordan May. They are led by 3 seniors right off the top, matter of fact. So Jordan May, he averages 20 and a half points, 6 rebounds. Colton Rowlands averages 9.8 points, 4.3 rebounds. You have Josh Steele, who averages 9.5 points and 3.2 rebounds. So then you have the team shoots 46% from the field, 30% from 3-point range, 72% from the free throw range. They average 60 points a game, while their opponents are averaging 49 points a game. So now let's go down to Bell County. Bell County's, they're another young team. They have 1 senior on their team right now, but they're led by sophomore Ethan Buell. He averages 17.9 points, 5.6 rebounds. You got junior Blake Barnett, who averages 17.9 points, 7 rebounds. And then you got senior Cameron Hall, 13.8 points, 2.2 rebounds. Cameron Hall actually shoots 50% from the 3-point range and 81% from the free throw range. The team is shooting 54% from the field goal range, 43% from the 3-point range, 78% from the free throw. They average 72 points, and their opponents are averaging 49 points. So they are spanking people right now, Bell County. So, with that being said,
tired of being stepped on.
I'm going with the Young Bucks. I'm going with the Young Bucks are going to step up and win this one. Bell County for the win, but South Laurel, it's going to be a close one. It's going to be a damn close one. But Bell County, I'm looking maybe to pull the win out the end.
South Laurel.
Who shoots better from free throw range?
Bell
being
County.
Stepped on.
78%.
Who?
Bell County. They shoot 78% for the free throw range, and South Laurel shoots 72% from the free throw range.
It's negligible. That's a toss up for me.
Flip that coin, man.
Let's see here. What did it land on?
Did you even call who's who? Did you call it before you flipped it?
No, just flip it. I ain't got time. I ain't got the time. South Laurel.
Lyon County, Lyon, Bears, Tigers. Oh my! Versus
Lyon
Dawson
County Lions.
Springs, 17-5.
Dawson Creek.
Let's get it.
Well, here's the thing. Oddly enough, I've been to Dawson Springs. All right,
Oh,
so it was back years
So
ago, back when I had
how far is that from Louisville?
about 3 hours.
Mm.
Everything's 3 hours from
3 hours.
most. Well, it's like central Kentucky type of stuff. I had to do it when I was doing my Mac stuff. Well,
Okay.
the other Mac stuff. Anyway, it was an on-site repair. Anyway, Lyon County, 47% from the field, 33% from the three-point line, 61% from the free throw line. Led by junior Bray Kirk, who was averaging 22 and a half points a game while shooting 55% from the field, 35% from the three-point line, and 61% from the free throws while averaging 4.6 rebounds a game. Also, sophomore Nolan Kaufman, who was averaging 17 and a half points a game while shooting 48% from the field, 36% from the three-point line, 77% from the free throws, and averaging 10 rebounds a game. Dawson Springs, 46% from the field, 35% from the three-point line, 74% from the free throw, led by senior Montgomery Johnston, who is averaging 23 points a game while shooting 54% from the fields, 40% from the
54.
yes, sir. 40% from the three-point line, 77% from the free throw, and averaging 6 rebounds a game. And senior Rex Blue, who's averaging 20 points a game, right, while shooting 40% from the field goal.
My
From
boy
the field,
Blue.
you know what? 34% from three-pointers and 84% from the free throw, and also averaging 10
Yeah,
rebounds a game.
Okay. Boy Blue.
Oh,
My boy.
yeah.
Who you got, man?
I'm gonna go Lyon County.
I'm going with Kirk.
Lyon County.
I'm going with Kirk.
Bray Kirk.
Yeah, I mean, defending champions, I don't think they're going to bow out on this one.
Yeah.
The Lyon County line.
And just the four people I highlight, obviously, the Dawson Springs kids are seniors. You got a junior, sophomore in Lyon County. But you know what I'm saying, the it's almost like the numbers are just about the same for each.
Right.
One averages 22 and a half. You go on the other side, one averages 23, 17 and a half points, the other averages 20. So and two kids on each team averaging, or one kid on each team averaging 10 rebounds a game. So, you know, I don't think Lyon County's going to lose, but you know, I just found that interesting.
Should be a good one though. Should be a good one.
Should be.
Don.
Freaking Luca just got a protect. Anyway, Lyon County Lions for the win. I just like your name.
Tired being stepped on. PRP 24 and 4.
6 region.
Butler 25 and 4, and Butler taxed them a couple of weeks ago. And the Don picked PRP. This game is on Saturday. Donna told you what time that's being played. Hopefully you can get out there and support that. Jackson McCutcheon for PRP, 13.2 points, 9.4 rebounds, so basically a double-double. Kewan Shepard, 12.5 points, shooting 40% from three-pointers. So hit 75 three-pointers out of 184. They're shooting 41, 35 from three-pointers, and 68 free throws. Butler, Adrian Wilder, 14.9 points. He's been balling all year. 85 for 192, 44% from three-pointers. Michael Jones. Michael who? Mike Jones. 12.6 points a game, 6.3 rebounds. Henrique. Here you go. Bahalu. 11.2 points a game. Shoot 48%, 33 from three-pointers, 65. Free throws is not good. It's at Valley. I don't think it makes a difference. The thing about it is, these are two well-coached teams. Coach Kennedy, and we got to get the coach from Butler on here because he lost a lot of ballers. I ain't gonna say a lot. He lost some ballers that was headliners, and look at this record. It's ridiculous. Butler's on a mission, man. I just think that it's going to take. I think it's going to have to take It's going to have to take like a St. X to beat them. Like if St. X, because we understand 6 and 7's playing each other in the Sweet 16
right off the bat.
So only team that probably really could beat Butler. PRP done seen them twice. They can do it just because I done seen them so many times. But you got to be sure that PRP don't make it. I mean, Saint X don't make it, so you can get that. As far as Butler, I'm riding with Butler. I just think that traditional people need to stick together, and you rock and roll, and that's male high little brother. So I'm riding with Butler. I know all you Butler people mad at me. I love you, but I'm gonna ride with you on this one. I got you. I got you. Y'all know the big dogs. Boy. Woo, woo. Big dogs talk. If you're not a big dog, get off the porch. It is what it is. I'm going with Butler for the win.
I'm all right with Butler. Butler's been playing some good ball. PRP's been playing excellent ball as well. This is going to be a hard one.
Hold on. Yeah, you good. Hold on. Here it is. Come on. Come on.
Well, the first time, like you said, the first time we know they played, Butler won by 5. The next time they played, Butler won by 11. So now it's crunch time. It's do or die. It's win or go home. And the Panthers are going to finally beat Butler and knock them off in advance to the 6th region championship.
Sometimes you always got to teach people how to treat you, right? You always have to teach people how to treat you. This dude has been striking out non-stop. Hey, non-stop. I'm going to need Butler people to get on 54 Sports Network. Flood it. Let the Don know how he needs to treat you guys. He has crapped on you. I don't know. That's not who's Valley? Dawson's Valley's people, right?
Dawson PRP, pretty much. Dawson PRP.
Dawson PRP. Oh, okay. And he's loving on PRP. Okay. He sees. Wait a minute. What family member goes to PRP? Somebody go there?
It's funny. I do got nieces or something to go there.
Okay. Enough said.
Surely, yeah. But I'm just saying. It's who knows? This is gonna be a close one.
So you one of them dudes that want to strike out 3 times. The goat sombrero. You want that 3 strikeouts. That's cool. And PRP. First of all, Coach Kinley is a monster. He's a hell of a coach. Like I said, I got fam. I got with the PRP, all that kind of stuff like that. So I get you. It's hard to be the team so many times. So I get you.
Hey, I got a score update for us.
Go ahead.
All right, we got South Laurel and Bell County that was playing today. They played at 6:00 today. Well, the final score is in. South Laurel 59, Bell County 43. South Laurel advances.
Okay. Hey, it's the nitty gritty. It's getting down to the nitty gritty. That's all good. All right, let's get off here. T-Rock, what you leaving the people?
Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Hopefully it's good enough for I can go play some golf.
Next week's supposed to be in 70s. I'm pretty sure
my God, you're
going to be able to rock and roll at least one of those days. Yeah. For sure.
I left the people with something about me.
Don.
Hey, I want to just tell y'all straight and simple. Do not ever think it can't never happen to you.
Word.
Don left us was bad or good, happy or sad. That was an open-ended shit right there, wasn't it? Yeah. Karma is a bitch. Karma is coming for you. You did that. Love it. Hey guys, first of all, thank you for the support. Mile Wide, Vinyl, everybody, big time. Thank you, you guys, for supporting us, what we do, and being flexible to watch it. You know, over 100 some people don't watch tonight, in and out. Make sure you subscribe, like, follow, all that kind of stuff. Really appreciate you guys for letting us be ourselves, letting us joke around, do what we do, still cover what we need to do. Thank you for the student athletes who are able to come on the show and communicate, and the parents for allowing that to happen. We really appreciate you guys, bar none, and respect everything. We it's our opinion. You're not gonna agree with everything we say, and that's okay. And we're okay if you comment and say, hey, you full of this and all that. I love it. It's good. It just get the engine going, rolling. Got my cousin, blessings, Brian Howard, all that stuff. Love you, cuz. Holler at you. I know T Rock probably holler at you, see where you at, see what's going on. But we love what we do, and we do it well. I said it on a post before. I respect and love everybody who's a part of this because they give up their time. Their time is valuable. You're talking about people who have kids, families, this period, this time in general where you can just sit back and lay back. I respect and love all the personalities on 54 Sports Network, and they do a hell of a job. We're looking for more people. That's cool. But what we have here is a great example of unity and family, and it's a greatness, all the shows. So I want to thank them. I said it typing. I want to do it video-wise. Happy birthday to my father, who passed away, being 5 years, coming up on 5 years in October. He's the only man I know had 2 birthdays. Love you. We thought it was the 7th. It's actually the 8th. It's Tennessee style. But my pop's birthday's coming up, so that's going to be very tough for me. But it is what it is. He taught me a lot of things in life and how to be a real man and take care of business and how to run a business and do things. So love you, Pops, for showing me and helping, guiding me along the way. And you still guide me to this day, no matter what. So bless everybody. We do what we do. God bless. We out. We out. We out. We out. And you know what? It is what it is. God bless.